G'day, welcome back to your daily dose of Karens. Kevin's a no good, idiotic public freakouts here on Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your host, me, the Australian idiot, and let's get into the clips. According to YouTube, only 13% of you guys are actually subscribed who watch consistently. So I ask you, if you watch consistently, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't change anything for you, you still get my videos all the same, but it severely helps me. So subscribe. Here we have the neighborhood racist Karen.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
Where should I go? Where should I go?
I don't want you coming over here and blowing your crap
I should go back to my country.
Yard anymore.
I should go back to my country.
That?
I should go to my country, you said?
Yeah.
I should?
Yeah.
Tell me again.
Why don't you?
Why don't I what?
If you don't have any respect for me and talk to me in a decent
No,
manner.
tell me what you just said right now. I should go back to my what? I should go back to my what?
Go back to your what?
I should go back to my country, you said?
Yeah. Why don't you go back to your country?
This is my country. I'm a U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
I'm a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, you sound like it.
I am a U.S. citizen.
No, you don't sound like it.
I always find it interesting when we get these clips where someone's just trying to get another person to say words again, because obviously they clearly said it before the recording begun, and they just want them to repeat themselves, but they're always so afraid to repeat themselves. I wonder why. Here we have a casual explosion in a store.
Disrespectful! You call me a son! You piece of human dog shit! You are a literal piece of human dog shit! I am not a sir, and I hate you and everyone in this store who tolerates your sir, ma'am, colonial bullshit! You're only perpetuating slavery, you piece of shit!
Really intrigued on how we got here, but I suppose that will forever be a mystery. For now, at least. We might get some information in the future. Who knows? Some initial context for this next clip is this guy's walked into this restaurant whilst the single employee that was working there was in the middle of making someone else's meal. Anyhow, a little bit later, when he finishes making said meal and gives it to the other customer, this guy goes off the rails and starts losing it at the employee.
Come outside! Come put me out! You can call them because I'm going to just tell them what happened and tell them to look at the camera. So thank you. Make my case for me. Please make my case. Make my case for me. Make my case. I'm going to exit the store but call the police after that, and we're going to show them the camera and make my case. You're going to lose your job and I'm going to still have mine because I work for myself. Please have somebody. Which one? Who gonna move? Who gonna remove? Please come put your hands on me. Please do. Please come put your hands on me. And one of y'all can come from back there since y'all two want to step out and look like y'all want to say something or help him. I ain't did shit wrong but trying to order him a piece.
The story that's also occurred that's come with this clip is apparently he also made threats of saying that he will be back at 10 when this guy is supposed to finish and things along those lines. Either way, it's such a wild thing. Now, there's one thing that I should probably say right off the bat is depending on whether the guy working there was in a position where he was able to be seen by the customer, and then B, if he was, did he actually acknowledge the customer's presence saying, hey, sorry, I'll get you soon, just in the middle of finishing this guy's meal first, sorry. And then, if that happened, and this is the guy's reaction later, then that's just completely off the rails. And this reaction in general is just nuts to me. 'Cause I don't know if this is the, if the guy's visible from the counter, if the customer can see the worker making food, then patience is a thing that exists, and you got to patiently wait. Like, he's in the middle of doing something. He's in the middle of serving someone else. He'll get to you when he can. And then going off at him when he serves someone else's food before he takes your order is just, I think, a little bit ridiculous, especially when he's already in the middle of doing that. It's just, I don't know, it seems a little nuts. Like, in like there's a KFC, like in the food court in a local shopping center. What tends to happen when there's like one person out the front, they will serve a few people, like a few people at the registers. Even when there's a long ass line, after they serve like 3, maybe 4 people, they'll start putting together meals of the other people who've been waiting for a bit, do like 2 or 3 of them, then go back to serving at the register to get them more of those people through, because you know there's a lot of things going on. If you have to not only operate the register and then serve the food to get to the people themselves as well, it's kind of multitasking. Do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that, and when you're in the middle of that, you can't exactly go right back to this the moment someone appears for that, you know? In this clip's emotions are running very high, considering that we're seemingly almost 24 hours into a massive flight delay, and ultimately a couple snaps at some of the workers of the airport, to the point where, well, cops need to get involved to attempt to de-escalate it.
You know, we're the patient now. Yeah, of course. Yeah, if you get enough views, these people are acting like morons. I don't want that girl to come pick me up there.
They won't say those that are being disrespectful.
Yeah, shoot. I don't want to get shot. I don't want to get shot. This is, I know. Yeah, we all have.
So what are we going to do the situation?
I'd rather just...
What do you wait for another flight?
Thank you. That took a minute.
Hey, who's hey? I don't care. Get out of here. What are you hating? What are you hating? What? I don't have to. I didn't do anything wrong. You're in the airport. So what? Okay, I'm not taking stuff. Oh, you nigga, come on. Are you crazy, bro? Are you crazy? No, they didn't touch you. I didn't touch you. You don't want to go to money. Come on. Hey, out. Hey, out. Have some respect. Have some respect. All right, let me record it. Let me go live. You want to do that? I'll go live. Yeah. You can't do no, stop. They can't do nothing to me. I didn't do nothing. You're not being illegal. I paid for that. Move. Yeah, control him. The way he pulled up. It's not been that professional since 5 a.m. No, they don't. Understand that?
They're trying to de-escalate.
I'm not from here. That's right. Move back. Move back before handcuffs. Move back. No, they don't come now. Move back.
Look, I get it. I genuinely do. It sucks. Like, you've probably had things planned to do this day that now you've just spent wasting away in an airport for a flight to go to somewhere else, to Las Vegas, from my understanding of what the context of this was, and it's just ended up that, nope, flight got canned for, like, delayed for almost 24 hours, and from my understanding, it ultimately got cancelled too for everyone here. So yeah, emotions are going to be running high. People are going to be upset, people are going to be angry, but screaming and yelling at the workers is not going to help anyone. They are hopefully trying their best to alleviate this current situation, to find a way to fix it, considering how horribly it's all gone wrong. And screaming and shouting at them isn't going to make them fix it faster. Heck, it's more likely going to distract them or make them be a bit slower about it, because, you know, they've just had to deal with someone going off at them. And saying that, oh, but I've done nothing wrong, you can't do shit to me. It's like, to a point you've just harassed workers at an airport. Like, there's certain rules you kind of got to follow to a certain degree, and here you're very clearly, blatantly crossing them. But, you know, the police actually make an attempt to de-escalate things. Unfortunately, the clip ends there, so I wonder what happened next. Here we have a Karen who successfully scraped a Tesla on her way into a car park, and when confronted by the owner of said Tesla, she has a very crazy reaction to it.
Ma'am,
You hit my car.
I did not hit your car. I just saw.
Then what's this right here?
It was on a long time ago.
Okay, then do you see how close you are?
It's not even in the
It's not even close to my car? Ma'am, look at how close you are. You can't even walk through here. Ma'am, you hit my car. I have a video recording that you hit my car.
No,
Okay. I'm not gonna move, so. Ma'am. Stop. Ma'am. Yo, okay, move out of the way. Move out of the way. She's gonna hit you. You, what the?
I'm not a fan of Teslas, but there's one thing that I've grown to absolutely love about them, and it's the fact that they're a literal surveillance system on wheels. Okay, maybe I don't love that fact about them, but it's if you're going to crash into any car in a car parking lot whatsoever, you don't want to do it to a Tesla, because those things have got cameras at every little angle that it could ever be possibly conceived. So if you've hit their car, they definitely know about it. They've definitely got the damn proof about it, so you may as well just accept the fact you did that and move on with your life. Or be this cranky old lady here who not only decides to perform a hit and run, also makes an attempt to run over the person whom they've hit, whose car they've hit, to maybe do a second round of hitting and running. Genius moves on their behalf. Hopefully the police caught up with them a little later. Unfortunately, we'll never know because the TikTok account that this clip was on is gone. Here we have a very funny interaction between a person who's doing their delivery and the people who are there not really being too happy about it. It's very funky, to say the least. Here's a clip.
Come on, man.
We got people recording me without permission.
You're in plain view.
I sure am, and you are too.
All I asked you is to not be rude to my customer. That's all I asked. You started calling me names. I never once called you anything.
What did I call you, ma'am?
Baby.
Oh, I thought you said I called you a cuss word.
No, that's not what I said.
Okay, baby.
Oh. Kristen, I'll send this to you.
And do what with it? And do what with it? What y'all gonna do with
I
it?
don't understand what your problem is.
I don't understand what y'all problem is. Only thing I want to do is come do my job. When y'all making that hard on me, I cannot do my job. This is the pickup point. I have to use this ramp. I have to use this ramp to get my mail, and that's the pickup. This is the. You're not gonna tell me what's the pickup point for my job. Are you seriously telling me how to do my job?
I've worked here for 20
I don't care how
years.
many. I don't care how many years you worked here for. Do I need to call Dukes because y'all lie and say she do this? She used to do this and do that, but every time I ask her, she just said she never did it.
I have nothing to say to you.
And so why you staying right here talking to me then? Exactly. You came out here to do what? You came out here to do what? You came out here to do what?
You were being.
You came out here to do what? You came out here to do what? You came out here to do what? You're standing right here talking to me for what?
You won't even let me talk.
I don't want to hear you talk. I've been saying that from the beginning.
I mean, first off, he can record you without permission. You can rightfully say, well, what are you going to do with that? Well, what's the point of doing that? But also saying, you have my permission to record me. It's like, yeah, and you're in public. So, you don't have reasonable rights to privacy when you're out in public. It'd be what it be. Move on from that, you know? But the second part of this is just like, I thought maybe the person behind the camera was a bit of a Karen, especially considering how this clip starts off. But then when the supposed owner of one of the shops here complains about having been name called, and the name call is babe, it's just... Is it just me when I heard that I was just like, okay, that's ridiculous. That is stupid. Oh no, someone called you babe when talking to you. That just might be how they speak. That's not even meant to be an insult to you. Legitimately. I don't think there's ever been a context where I've legitimately heard babe used as an insult against someone. Not properly. There are the stupid men idiots who use it against someone they don't know because they think they're slick, but, you know, besides that point. Here we have a person who's converted a bus into their form of mobile home, and they've parked out in front of a park. Unfortunately, it's also in front of someone else's house, and this person's not quite happy about that.
don't talk to me.
Yeah, what part of Vermont? Essex? Burlington?
Please don't talk to me.
You're parked out in front of my house. What do you mean?
This is the street of a public park
That's
right
my
here.
house.
Okay, there's a park right here.
Who the fuck drives this shit?
I do.
By yourself with a dog?
100%.
Keep on moving, man.
I'm sorry, you leave me alone.
What are you recording?
You!
You're in front of my house.
I'm not in front of your house. There's a park right here. Thank you very much.
Vermont.
Yes.
So move on. Like, there's parking lots and shit over here where you can go.
Please leave me alone, sir. I'm going to call the police for you.
Call the police. You're in front of my fucking house and you can record that shit all day. I don't give a fuck who you think you are.
Okay.
Call them police. Come
Okay.
on.
I will.
Call the police.
I will. Thank you.
You're in front of my house.
Please leave me alone. Pancho, come. Please leave me alone.
Get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. You don't belong around here.
Why? Why don't I?
Go somewhere else.
Why don't I belong around here? For what reason don't I belong around here? How do you know I'm not from here?
You're in front of people's houses right now.
No, I'm not. There's a park right here, sir. Why don't I belong around here?
Where's public parking right here?
Please tell me
There's
why.
no public parking right
Please
here.
tell me why I
give a
don't
fuck
belong around here.
What shit you're putting it on? Listen, homie, move your van.
Why don't
Move
I
your
belong
van.
around here?
That's all I'm gonna say. Just move your van.
Why don't I belong here?
Move your van.
You can move on, sir, please.
Move your van.
Move on. Great.
You need to leave, homie.
What's going on?
The park. No, I'm calling to be. There's two men that are harassing me outside of my bus right now. I don't know what street I'm on currently.
This is actually a little. This is kind of a difficult one, and also not at the same time, because yeah, she's in front of a public park. It's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, she probably should have gone and found the car parking for the public park, but then maybe might have also gotten in trouble for parking there overnight. It depends on the laws of your local area. And yeah, she's parked on the side of the street against the public park, which in theory wouldn't have too much of an issue to be had about it, but then this neighbor's having a bit of an issue about it, which is a very, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on how to feel about this one, so this is where I throw it to you guys in the comments down below. What are your thoughts on this one? Let me know. I will read them. Here's an interesting clip for you. So the people recording here are two people who are council workers. They work for the county. They're going out doing some things that require for them to go on other people's properties in order to do that. Now, here's a problem that's apparently occurred here. They failed to let the owner know of this property that, hey, they're here doing work for the county. You know, the thing that you should do so people don't come out with guns and stuff like that because you're hanging out in their property doing things. They didn't do that here, so now we get this beautiful interaction.
I'm calling the cops.
Call
now.
them. Call them, miss.
I hate your guts. Get the hell off my land. You close up the box.
When the cops get here, if you call them, you're getting
the hell off my
you're
land.
getting arrested for threatening me. You realize that, right?
You are criminally trespassing on my
No,
land.
we're locating
You're
underground
tampering
facilities.
with somebody's box that isn't even
And
that company.
we recorded you saying that too, so we can use that when the cops get here. So call them.
We locate underground facilities, miss. This is our job.
You're supposed to show ID.
I can show you my ID, but you called
You show me ID
you
now.
called me too many
I don't
names.
allow criminal trespassing on my land. You show
cops.
me ID, both of you, or you are gone.
Nope, at this point we're showing it to the cops because you were rude and you threatened us.
Yeah, you threatened us with.
You just get the hell off my land.
You threatened
now.
us.
Get the hell off my
Call them,
land.
and we'll tell you. And we'll
Listen,
tell them
asshole,
what
you move on. I've never
going.
had bigger assholes in my life than
going.
that company.
Well,
I'm sorry you feel that way, miss, but it's not us personally.
I'm busy. I don't have time.
call the cops. Call the cops.
Trespassing. You won't show ID.
Call the cops.
The people in this area have the right to see ID of the people on the land. You get lost.
We're way past that.
Get lost.
We're way past that now.
Yeah,
Get
just call the
lost.
cops. At this point, call the cops.
I'm sorry, but the guys behind the camera are blindingly dumb. Just letting her escalate the situation rather than attempting to de-escalate the situation by apologizing for not letting her know that, hey, we're here to do some work, and then giving her the ID, to giving her the information to let them know what they're doing so that the situation could be calmed down and we could all move on and continue on with our days. No, instead they rather, nope, you've escalated now, we're past that, I'm not going to do that anymore, you're just going to have to call the cops. It's like, what are you doing? You had the perfect opportunity to attempt to de-escalate the situation, and instead of doing that, you'd rather grab a fan and just rapidly swing it into the fire as fast as you can, hoping that the fire gets bigger. Like, that is the dumbest thing to do in a situation like this. I get it. She's come up at you extremely aggressive, threatening to shoot you because you're on her property and she has no idea why. Well, maybe, I don't know, cool the situation down by not only telling her what you're here to do, but also showing proof that you're who you say you are, especially considering you didn't do the due diligence of letting them know that you're here to do this thing in the first place. Of course they're gonna freak out. Of course someone is gonna go, hey, what are you doing on my property? What are you looking in those boxes for? You didn't tell me you're here. Like, it's just one of those things where there was so many ways you could have just closed off the situation, finished it off and de-escalated it, and we all could have been good. But instead of doing that, you just take things far further than what they necessarily needed to go. The person behind the camera is a part of a jet ski boat rental company here and has spotted one of the people renting one of their jet skis has crashed it, flipped it, so has gone over there to retrieve it and talk to the guy about what in the world you just did. And he can't help but try and redirect the blame elsewhere.
Can you throw it over to him?
On this shit, bro.
Huh?
But y'all shit does not work.
Dude, you flipped it. It's upside down right now.
Like, I'm not
what are you
gonna hold
talking about?
Like, yeah, right now, but like even earlier.
Can I have the tow rope?
No, I would like to talk
Dude,
to you.
it's literally upside down right now in the water.
I can see
Can
that.
you give me the tow rope before he loses the jet ski?
I can see that. He's not.
Dude, you're clearly wasted. Do you see the security guard waiting for you guys up there? No, that's a DUI, right?
Care, but
dude, you up. That bad. Look at that. It's upside down. I literally have you on video crashing.
This shit is bullshit. Like this, the speakers blew out. First of all.
You were 3 hours late to your rental.
Okay,
the jet ski is
and
currently upside down.
So
dude,
bullshit.
it's currently upside down in the water.
Yeah, because your jet ski is
Holy
bullshit.
Shit, dude.
Your jet ski is bullshit.
It's upside down
jet ski is bullshit.
in the water.
A jet ski can flip over.
No, it can't, dude.
You're fucking goofy, bro.
Man's either drunk or high or a mixture of both, but good lord. Man, it's not my fault the jet ski flipped. I wasn't the one. It was broken. The speakers blew out. That's why it flipped. It's your fault. I'm laughing because that's how I choose to deal with any situation like this. It sucked to be the person who A, rented this thing out, and B, who has to now deal with the aftermath of, yep, that jet ski's probably wrecked. Probably. Most likely. Because it's flipped. But yeah, that's nuts. What a man. It's just sitting there going, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. It was you guys who gave me a bad jet ski. God. Next we meet the neighborhood Kevin, who has decided to impute into this person's garage and starts going off at them for some bizarre reason.
Bro came in my f***ing garage. Go! Bro, go away. Go away. Yep, go away. Yep. Go away.
Take a picture, man. Break your phone and burn your garage. You better take that away. You better erase every. I just want to talk to you.
What in the world was this guy doing? Was he trying to commune with the spirits or something? Like just doing weird random knocks? Was he trying to do some form of spirit form of Morse code on the guy's car to summon some things to haunt him for a little while? Genuinely a bit of a weird one, this one. This guy's a bit of a nut one. Nut job. Wacky. Wacko. I don't know. Here we have an interesting one where it clearly shows that the workers here aren't really paying too much attention to the window here. So when a customer calls us saying, hey, I'd like to get served, please, or something along those lines, and they don't hear it, it ends in this little interesting kerfuffle here, which is quite funny, the response the employee gives.
I opened up this window right here. I said, hey, guys. And they're still sitting there having a conversation. And nobody
she opened the window.
Came back and said, hi, how may I help you?
Oh.
How may I help you?
But we were standing here.
It's a window.
She said it's a window.
You ready?
No, that did.
Wow.
No, that did.
Okay.
You said you'll be ready when you tell us. What the are you the manager? Are you the manager, sir?
Like, that's not okay.
Is he the manager?
It is. It's not. But I can't.
It's
What's his name? What's his name?
That's not okay.
What's his name?
That's not the okay.
What's his name?
That's not okay.
What's the manager's name, ma'am?
Can you give us his name, please? Yes,
Are you
can.
serious?
I'm not the manager.
I said, what is his
What
name?
is his name?
One of them come out to me.
Oh, hey, Heather.
No, I want to know,
What is his name?
ma'am.
Thank
You're
you.
rude too, ma'am.
What are their names?
Yeah, I want both of them.
Not it. This is not it.
I want your name because I asked you for your manager's name.
I can't give you my manager.
Really? What policy is that? Because I'm gonna show this to the big time people.
It's I can help you.
Okay. No, I want you to
I
help
need
me. I
your
want to talk to
name.
her for a minute, ma'am.
I mean, you could probably guarantee that the worker may or may not have gotten told off a bit by the manager after this action. Because yes, I get it. It is one of those things where you have people being dicks like this outside the window, and it's just like, you'd want to just like, I'll let you know when I'm ready to serve you. Close the door type deal. Like when they say, so are you ready to serve me yet? Like, it is a funny, smart-ass response to have. But at the same time, your job's to serve them. They're waiting. They've been waiting there for at least a minute now. Yes, they're being a bit dicks about how they're choosing to approach the entire thing. But at the same time, you know, just do your job. I do love how the other worker wasn't willing to sell him out, though. Like, that's true teamwork here. Here we have a Karen messing with the wrong person at Pizza Hut.
Gladys, the call.
And all I want is your name, so that when I leave, I know.
Gladys. Oh no, no babe.
I hope you have a better.
No babe. No babe. What's your first and last name?
I'll talk to
What's your first and last name?
I'll talk to them.
What's your first and last name? What's your first and last name? Please, Harley. Harley, please. Please, Harley. Please, Harley, please. I will be right with you. This woman is a terrorist and she will be treated as such.
Could you please tell me your first and last name? Could you please tell me your first and last name?
I came for pizza. Left for the show.
This is one of those situations where I wish manuals were just slightly more common, because it'd be funny to watch her stall the car as she's trying to get out of there fast. Either way, I love the guy's comment. She is a terrorist and she'll be treated as such. Amazing. Here we have yet another instance of the angry neighborhood Karen, who has no idea how to keep her mind out of anyone else's businesses, except for there's a little bit of a difference here. It's a Kevin. Oh my god, it's an angry Kevin for once. Anyway, the idea here is that there's been a continuous ongoing dispute between these two people. Apparently there's now been a restraining order that's been filed and apparently granted according to the subtext on this TikTok. But hey, we get to see the Kevin in full action, in full HD.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Stop filming us.
No.
You're scary.
No, too bad.
Okay,
this
is for the judge when we file a restraining order on you for stalking us.
I'm not doing anything.
Yes, you are.
I have not even. You cited me for going on your property.
You literally are in front of our home.
Yeah.
Our only safe space.
Yeah.
Every single day.
I'm gonna be doing it every single day.
I know.
I'm gonna be cutting firewood out there.
I don't care.
And I'm gonna be raising my animals.
You can
out
do
here.
whatever you want on your land. Just stop stalking us.
I'm not stalking you.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
My husband walks out, you turn on your camera and film him. You're watching us on our front porch.
I'm waiting for him to say something.
He doesn't want to talk to you.
Well,
Nobody
that's okay.
does. You're stalking us.
You're here right now. Why are you here?
Because I'm asserting to you one time. This is the only time.
I'm telling you to call my lawyer.
No, I'm telling you to stop stalking us.
I'm not stalking
My kids are scared of you.
I'm sorry about that.
I am scared of you. Need to stop.
No.
Why?
I'm not going to stop being myself.
You have gotten enough
You
footage.
started this, lady.
No, you have gotten enough footage. No, because
you started this, lady.
All summer your customers have been parking in our driveway to get through. Yes, they have.
Your driveway? This is an easement.
This is our driveway.
This is
and the shipping container is our driveway.
Your driveway comes to the line of this house. Yes, it does.
This is
you
my
want me
driveway.
to show you?
No,
I have it on the dock.
You're a stalker. Okay.
You're a
That's
freak.
why the sheriff is not making us move it.
The sheriff made a mistake.
No, they didn't.
Yes,
they don't make mistakes. In fact, we talked to the deputy who's handling...
Officer Pond? I talked to him too.
No, not Officer Pond. His boss.
Oh.
We talked to him yesterday.
Is the sheriff.
Yes, we've talked to everyone.
Oh,
and
good.
they said that stays. That's our land.
That's not. That's on my easement.
This is not your easement. This is our driveway.
See, from here, 22 feet down.
You're so insane.
Down to here.
That's my driveway.
Feet.
No.
And then the
in there.
That's over here.
No.
So that thing's in my easement.
Okay.
Like
so when you get our demand letter, your lawyer can respond to ours. I am done asking you to leave our family alone.
I don't care.
Leave us alone.
No.
Okay. You won't leave us alone?
I'm not going to do anything different.
You're not going to. Okay, you're not going to stop filming us. No.
You people.
You are stalking us every day.
You're getting angry.
Yes, because you're stalking my family.
Not stalking
yes,
anybody.
you are.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You think it's funny?
I think it's hilarious.
A sick person.
You're psycho. Why would you stop me from doing business?
Why would you film our home at 8 o'clock at night?
Man, it just disappoints me knowing that there's people like this out in the world that not only have no idea how to just mind their own business when it comes to what their neighbor's doing, especially when the neighbor's not really doing anything that's going to... that isn't illegal, that isn't going to harm someone, you know, all those things. If they fit any of those requirements, okay, fair enough. I can understand why you want to stick your nose right into the shit. But if there's nothing like that, then I don't get it. It's really stupid, and either you're just a person who just has to know what everyone else is doing, or you're obsessive over this person. And one of the two, usually it's both. Probably not in this instance. I don't know, it's very weird. And I hope that, like, when it comes to the legal shenanigans that they're probably going to attempt to go through in order to deal with this guy, I hope that they're successful for what they're trying to do, and hopefully this guy backs up golf for once in his life and maybe learns how to leave other people alone. Maybe.